One shot, let's begin. Mahou Shoujo Hibari Blood, Magic Scarred Woman Hibari Blood by Rakura. Translated and uploaded by Kyukuji7 and Kyukuji. Alright, I looked that up. Rakura. I got it, everybody. And we got this. It's pretty cool. I mean, look at this cover. It's awesome. Also, excuse me, when I first read this, I read Mahjong Shoujo, and I'm like, okay, we're dealing with some mahjong here, or mahjong little girls, I suppose. But, anyways, with all that being said, guys, let's begin. Magical girls and then monsters. A long-standing conflict. There are also battles that do not come to light. Magical girl Hibari blood. My stomach hurts. Is Hinagi Hibari-san here? Anyway, let's take attendance by Asaki Iji, who is the person the teacher greeted.
Am I bleeding? I am. Could you help me clean this up?
I need to think of voice.
Oh, can I help this? A little like this. Oh, okay.
Magical Girl Hiri Blood by Rakura. Magical Girl Training Academy. And group that trains and supports magical girls and fights monsters. For the monster group, they have been longtime nemesis. Okay, he's the narrator, I guess. I am Galinde, an executive of the monster group. For the sake of intelligence and sabotage, I disguise myself as a human and infiltrate this place as an instructor by order of the Monster King. Yet,
Lord Gilande? So you're really acting as a teacher?
Exposed by my own student already. Hinagi Hibari.
Just the two of us in a class with the person I admire.
You're a magical girl, right?
Wanna see my magic? I figured it out. Thanks to this, I've been carrying it all along. It's just Lord Galante shot 10 years ago. Blood. Because it smells the same. It's destiny.
I see. Oh, my stomach hurts so much. Is this for real? This situation? My identity's exposed to my own stalker in enemy territory. Anyway, how did she get that blood?
And then, have you thought it over about making me your collaborator?
I could put
things in and out of my wound. That's all my magic can do. Please, let me help you. I owe a great debt to Lord Gilande. I'll give it my all for you. I'll do anything. Please, use me however you like.
Of course. I've already reported to the Monster King. However, the response was interesting. Why not give it a try? Monster King. And I've been given the next mission. Are you serious? But I do need a collaborator in enemy territory. I'll see what she's made of. Can I actually use her? In an empty hallway? Okay.
Please, don't worry. It's just my usual anemia.
She's losing blood right now. Are you okay? Here, Hanky. Another magical girl? And she's the target. I'm counting on you. Please, do it well. Regarding this mission, the goal is the monster crystal. Our task is to recover it. Well, it's something packed with monster information. It's an item that was plundered from another monster the other day. It should be stored somewhere in this academy. Find it, then swap it with something else.
It's like being a spy.
We are spies. Its location is still unknown. Get close to the magical girls who recovered it and draw it out. The information.
Leave it to me, Lord Galande. Who's your favorite monster?
Well, as if they're the enemy, you know. What kind of opening move is this?
If I had to say, Basilista, I guess.
That guy.
Just based on looks.
She's closing in.
I don't know that person.
What is wrong with you?
Well, all right, lunch. Want to join me? Come on.
I'm fine with it.
I want to know about your class.
Don't keep looking at me, just go.
Hibari, Sean, you eat like a bird.
You'll faint from anemia again, you know. Canteen. Eating together isn't bad. I might hear some rumors too. Staff security was still tight, but students should hit it off more quickly.
You're the only one in your class, Hibari-san. Or you're the only one in your class, Hibarin. Oh, it's okay if I call you Hibarin? Yeah. Tell the truth. What do you think of that teacher?
Is he a yes or a no? Geez, going straight for that. Damn it, these teenagers. I thought they were on to me. Let's see. What's this? I smell a love story.
Everyone. Who's this girl? The nosebleed girl from the failure class.
That's a bit too harsh. She's like a chick among crows.
The teacher is. It's not like that. My God. My flesh and blood exist for that reason. Oh, can I bring out a memento? It'll bleed a little though. Let's change the subject. That monster that day was so strong. That one with that jewel-like thing.
Let's see. Blood. I can't take it. Was that kept in the old school building? Flustered.
You're right. Why are you changing the subject?
Just shut up for now. After that, the two of them overcame various hardships.
Get on, Sensei! Sensei, I went to the old school building. The hidden room isn't on the guide map.
There's no such thing. Meaning, don't leave a message about this. They successfully gathered information. You might get fired. She's failing everything. Somehow, we finally managed to sneak in. Listen, the hidden room of the old school building. It seems important items are stored there. We'll sneak in quickly while avoiding surveillance. Even though we wanted to sneak in alone.
Leave it to me!
There's nothing I want to trust you with. The key is quite unusual. No, number 24.
What?
Wait, not that.
I know.
Thanks. This is like an infinity toolbox. Being able to bring all sorts of tools is perfect for sneaking in.
How's that? I'm being helpful, right?
Even though the owner is like this. Let's keep going. Please don't trip again.
I'll do my best to keep getting up.
All right, let's go. I told you not to trip. Infiltrating. Found it. Judging by the reaction, this must be it. There's a seal on it, but it looks like I can break it with the tools I brought. There were a few security guards, but it doesn't seem like we're being watched.
Galinde, how do I look?
Well, she was useful, I guess.
Master Kalinde, isn't the sound getting closer?
We should have avoided both cameras and magic to get this far. No, this is Hibari-san.
It's a counterattack.
We can't let them find us like this. What did I miss? How do they know our location?
Drip.
Drip. Strange. The trail! Rattle, rattle. This is the worst. Your evidence remains on the infiltration route.
I'll be the scapegoat.
As your homeroom teacher, I'll probably be suspected too. What are you doing, Yolande? Something so simple.
Is the evidence disappears? Will that be okay?
Transformation? Oh, it's the same girl? Okay, I didn't realize that.
Disappears. Would that be okay?
Transformation?
Master Giande, I'm sorry. I only cause trouble for you, don't I? Even if only for a short time. I was happy that you believed in me.
Hibari-san, what are you?
If a red spot is left behind, I just have to paint over with the same color. Master Giande, for your sake, I will show you my devotion.
Wait! What? Slash! Rumble.
Aha, you saved me again, didn't you?
Oh, that's Mr. Giande. I don't remember what happened then.
It's okay. It's just my own selfish.
The guards, the evidence, they've all been completely wiped out. You've really done it now.
Ah, the crystal. I promptly retrieved it. It was completely in my pool of blood.
Honestly, along with my anger, I find myself thinking of useful ways to use you. I'm the type who treats his tools with care, so avoid getting damaged without my permission.
But for your sake, I want to be used up.
Don't talk back! Once I've carried you away, I'll let you go. You used magic on the monster that appeared, but it got away, understand? Why did it come to this?
I was truly happy, because if I exist because of you, then all of me should have been yours. If I use this entire body, I could finally become a part of you. With that's what I imagined.
Then, if you'll excuse me, I managed to have the crystal treated as lost. He was lucky that the building was already scheduled for demolition. Looks like the aftermath is going to take a while. Let's see.
About Hibari-chan. I heard. They said you fought a monster that appeared in the old school building all by yourself. Hibari-chan is amazing. I really think it must be hard for you, but please, take good care of that girl.
Yeah. Jeez. I didn't expect our power to be at this level, although it's pretty grotesque. We have to do our best. Certainly, other magical girls probably wouldn't be able to do something like this, but if she were an enemy, she might be quite a terrifying person. Can I control her? No, I must do it, for the sake of this mission. Good morning, Hibari.
I love you way too much. Jeez, what else should I offer to you? I want you to suck all my blood. Oh, teacher, good morning. What do you think about O-type blood?
How about I donate some blood? Magical girls and monsters. That's where various battles take place. End. Hibari-san's perversion is accelerating even more. Translated by Kyukuju Asrap. Support Kyukuju, Ko-Fi, Kyukuju7. Try the chapter, consider Tipico-san Ko-Fi. And that's their Twitter. Okay. I am going to return in exactly, well, not exactly, but kind of like 10, 15 seconds perhaps. Okay. 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 I'm back. Thank you for missing me. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for everything. I quite enjoyed this. I really enjoyed this from a voice acting perspective. Now, I will say this. I understood the story, but I didn't draw the connection here immediately. Like, okay, so like I didn't realize he could turn into this monster or she could turn into that monster. Um, and so like when I saw like the gigantic monster thing, I'm like, okay, I kind of figured that he transformed into that, right? It's like, oh, okay, neat. It's, context clues and whatnot. Now for her, I mean, that's a cool transformation. I dig it. Um, Gosh, this is gonna sound super, super. I, I don't. I think I did it horny enough. I think I did her voice horny enough, cause like I feel like her voice is like one where like every line is it's gonna sound like she's orgasming or she's like, you know, getting off to whatever here. So I think I did this like that proper, but it's funny. It's also part of why I enjoyed voice acting this too, because it's like a mixture of her just kind of hurting herself, but also like the pain and also the love and or enjoying it. Now this is a mildly cool ability. I like, all ability. Well, I not wouldn't say all abilities, but a lot of abilities are pretty solid. And this one might be one that's initially useless here, and it's like, okay, this is my own little what you would call it. I can put things in and out of my wounds. That's all the much I can do. Now, it's a unique ability. I would be more concerned about the infections she could get, and I wonder too if she can come. I wonder too if the item can come out of any wound she has, which is why she's so bandaged up all the time, right? I wonder if it's like, because I think we only see it come from her arm, right? I don't know if we see it come from her like face or any other part of her body, right? But I think that would check out here, here, and here, right? Just a like that. And I think that'd be a pretty neat thing into the extra. I also, I think this is also just the right level. And again, I know this the right level of horny that you could have plausible deniability with it a lot of the time. I guess until you get to like this part here, and I guess if you lose the part where she's nose bleeding every single time, because I will say that when people's noses were bleeding to indicate that they were aroused, so to speak, it took me a while to draw those dots when I was younger, and then it's like, okay, so maybe there could be some plausible deniability if you got rid of the nosebleed here, but it's like, okay, you could also just assume she's kind of sadistic and loves pain and this, that, and the other. And then also just her kind of meek nature and design. Like, okay, I can kind of dig it a bit. It's a relatively solid design. It's a relatively solid way to kind of approach her character. Um, yeah. Is this Yandere? Like, a super crazy girl? Hmm. Yeah, it is. Now, it also just had enough comedy that I did find some of this quite funny. Like, just like, oh, boom, she fell. Okay, that's funny. And then just to see her kind of like, as she's like, I could imagine this completely, as she's going and like, so you could have like these people talk over it as she's like taking it out, like, As everybody's trying to have normal conversation, she's kind of screaming, like, "What are you doing, guys? I got this." And then like this like blood trail, like I think this would be pretty funny. Like, okay, we think it's the pace, but it's actually, uh-oh, they found him because it's the blood trail. Like that's a really funny, funny little thing to put there. But it's also like a real weakness. Okay, we got to be careful about that. But also her design is really cool too when she transforms. And I'm just really digging this. And then she goes, she destroys everything, and then boom, they got it. And I don't know, this is sweet in some senses, of course. I like the fact of this guy, like, all right, I gotta go and do all this stuff here. And then just the scenes you're probably gonna see here of her in some sort of circle is absolutely crazy and kind of insane. But it's also fun. Fun in some senses. Now, with all the blood involved too, I'm sure this could be animated under a very specific circumstance here. Or maybe if they just cleaned up the blood a bit, like this could easily be you have the warp powder, then don't do the extra bit of blood, and maybe you're okay. I don't know. I think this dynamic works really well between them. And you do have quite a few side characters who don't necessarily feel like an imposition quite often. If there was one like criticism I were to give about this, and it's like such a minor criticism. Again, this is beautiful too. This image here, look at that. It's such a minor criticism too. It feels like there's a lot of this doesn't feel like a chapter one. This feels like a chapter five or something, or like a chapter six. It feels like we've established these characters a little bit more. You have all these background characters. Then they got like a mission and stuff here, and at this point, the gags are already there. So this seems like a fully fleshed out idea where like, okay, since it's so fleshed out and the world's already there, you're dropping me in the middle of this. Um, it's like, okay, I don't necessarily get too much development on her classmates too much here or exactly the mission or the demon king or what. And of course, it's a one shot, but it does have a lot of these ideas which are done just well enough that I don't feel like it's too much and it's too whatever, and I can't quite keep up with it. It feels like it does exposition in just a simple enough way that I can enjoy the story and have fun with it. Um, but again, it feels like maybe five chapters put into one, or not maybe five, but it feels like it's a broader into the context of the story. But it's good. It's really good. The fact that I didn't feel like, oh, I'm like super confused about this, whatever. I think it was just not as fleshed out. Might be the right way, but it's charming. It's adorable. You have this like supporting cast already, which I'm quite enjoying. It has the humor. It has a lot of it there, and there's a lore to this verse that I'm kind of looking forward to. Let me check this. Did this is this the only thing? Nice. I love it. It's good stuff. Yeah, okay. I like the solid stuff. Anyways, guys, uh thank you for watching. This was a fun read. This was a fun manga. The design is good. The art is good. This one I kind of want. Okay, that's not lighting. That was the design is good. I really want to see this go on a little bit more. I don't know how much life it has, because I really want to see like a little bit more of that overarching story. But it seems like there's a lot of potential in this. I mean, you can have cool kaiju battles. You could have like more personal one-on-ones. It could be a spy mission at the exact same time. It could also be like demonic stuff, and they can all have power. So it has a lot of potential for how they want to structure this show. And it could be a lot of different things too. And so, yeah, I think this would be cool for a series once we figure out what the overarching plot is. Because magical girls and monsters, that's where various battles take place. How's everything going to look? Because if this is like a battle manga, there's like very little battle, if anything. It was more like sneaky in the abilities, but that does not mean the potential is not there. So, yeah. And I guess that's it, everybody. Be safe, be warm. With all that being said, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for being born, y'all. Peace out.